Ever wondered how to navigate the thrilling yet challenging world of Christian dating? It's a journey that intertwines the fervor of romance with the deep roots of faith. It's about discovering a partner, but also about honoring your spiritual commitment. This delicate dance marrying love and belief can seem complex. It's like trying to catch a butterfly without crushing its wings. But fear not, for there's a way to master this dance. Stay tuned to explore practical advice and tips on Christian dating. Understanding the Christian dating landscape is the first step. It's a world that's unique, distinguished by shared faith and values. This isn't your average dating scene. Here, the emphasis is on building a relationship with not just another person, but with God at the center. Christian dating stands apart because it's about more than just two people coming together. It's about two people coming together under the umbrella of a shared faith, a shared commitment to living life according to the teachings of Christ. Shared values form the bedrock of these relationships, creating a strong foundation that can withstand the tests of time and trials. In this landscape, dating is not a casual affair, but an intentional journey. It's about seeking a life partner, not just a Friday night date. The goal isn't fleeting happiness, but lasting joy that comes from a marriage rooted in faith. It's not about finding the one, but about preparing oneself to be the right one for their future spouse. Christian dating also emphasizes purity, patience, and mutual respect. It's about building a relationship that's as strong emotionally and spiritually as it is physically. So you see, Christian dating is a unique landscape. With its own rules, its own challenges, and its own rewards. It's a journey that requires faith, commitment, and a whole lot of love. A clear understanding of this landscape lays the foundation for successful Christian dating. Prayer is not just a religious obligation, but a powerful tool in Christian dating. It serves as a compass, guiding us through the often turbulent waters of the dating world. It's like a lighthouse, shining a beacon of light on our path, helping us avoid the pitfalls that could potentially harm our relationships. In the dating process, it's easy to get swept away by the excitement, the butterflies, and the anticipation of what's to come. But prayer allows us to pause, to reflect, and to seek guidance from the one who knows us better than we know ourselves. It provides a sense of peace and stability amidst the whirlwind of emotions that accompany the dating journey. So, how can we incorporate prayer into dating? Well, it's simpler than you might think. Start by praying for wisdom and discernment in choosing the right person. Pray for your potential partner even before you've met them. Pray for strength to maintain your values and standards in the face of potential challenges. And most importantly, pray for your relationship to be centered around love, respect, and mutual growth. Prayer is also a wonderful way to connect on a deeper level with your partner. Sharing your prayers allows you to be vulnerable with each other, to express your hopes and fears, and to support each other in your spiritual journey. Remember, prayer can provide clarity and guidance in your dating journey. It's not just about asking for what we want, but about aligning our hearts with God's will for our lives and relationships. Setting boundaries is an essential aspect of Christian dating. In fact, boundaries are not just mere walls that keep us apart, but they're guidelines that help us navigate the often tricky landscape of relationships. Let's start with physical boundaries. These aren't just about how far you go in terms of physical intimacy. Instead, it's about creating a safe space where both individuals can grow in their relationship without compromising their values. It's not about setting a bunch of rules, but more about mutual respect and understanding. It's about being able to say, "This is where I draw the line because I respect both you and myself too much to compromise." Next, we move to emotional boundaries. This is about protecting your heart and maintaining your individuality. It's about ensuring that you avoid emotional dependency, where your happiness becomes tied to another person. This can be a little trickier to navigate, but it's equally important. It means not allowing your emotions to be dictated by the other person, but rather finding joy and contentment within yourself and your relationship with God. But setting boundaries is just the first step. The trickier part is often communicating and maintaining them. It's not enough to just know your boundaries. You have to be able to express them clearly and assertively. Communication is key here. It's about being open and honest without fear of judgment or rejection. It's about saying, "These are my boundaries, and I would appreciate it if you respect them." Maintaining boundaries can be a challenge, especially when emotions run high, but it's important to remember why you set them in the first place. They're there to protect you and to honor your faith. They're there to ensure that the relationship grows in a healthy and God-honoring way. Remember, setting boundaries is not about losing freedom, but about gaining respect and integrity. It's about being able to love freely without fear of losing yourself in the process. Setting boundaries not only protects your heart, but also honors your faith. So, let's set those boundaries, communicate them clearly, and maintain them with the strength and grace that God provides. You don't have to navigate the dating world alone. Your community is your ally. Navigating the dating world can sometimes feel like a solitary journey, but it doesn't have to be. One of the most valuable resources in your dating journey is the community around you. This can be your church community, close friends, or even family. These are the people who know you, care for you, and want the best for you. They can provide support, encouragement, and accountability. The role of the community in Christian dating is twofold. First, they provide support. Dating can be an emotional roller coaster with its highs and lows. And it's in these times that having a supportive community can make all the difference. They can be there to celebrate your joys, comfort you in your disappointments, and encourage you to keep going when things get tough. Second, your community provides accountability. In a world where the norms and standards of dating are constantly shifting, having a group of people who hold you accountable to your values and standards can be invaluable. They can help you stay true to your convictions, even when it's challenging. Now, how can we effectively incorporate the wisdom and input of our community into our dating journey? Here are a few tips. First, be open and willing to seek wise counsel. This could be from a trusted friend, a mentor, or a pastor. Their perspective, born out of experience and wisdom, can provide invaluable insights. Second, don't shy away from community feedback. It can sometimes be hard to hear, but remember, feedback is a gift. It's an opportunity to reflect, learn, and grow. Lastly, always remember to reciprocate the support and encouragement you receive. Be there for others in their dating journey, just as they are for you. In conclusion, your community isn't just a group of people you go to church with or share a meal with. They're your allies in the dating world, your cheerleaders in the journey of love. Leveraging your community can provide a solid support system in your dating journey. Let's recap the key points we've discussed today. We delved into the rich and unique landscape of Christian dating. This isn't just about finding someone who shares your beliefs. It's about seeking a partner who will join you in your spiritual journey, someone who will help you grow in your faith and love for God. We highlighted the importance of prayer in Christian dating. Prayer isn't just an act of talking to God. It's a way of seeking His guidance and wisdom in your relationship decisions. It's about inviting God into your love story, acknowledging His sovereignty over your life, and seeking His will over your desires. Remember, when you pray for your relationship, you're not just seeking God's blessing, you're surrendering your relationship to Him. We also discussed setting healthy boundaries in Christian dating. Boundaries aren't restrictions meant to make your relationship less enjoyable. They're guidelines that help you honor God in your relationship. They protect your emotional and spiritual health, and they create a safe space for love to grow without compromising your faith. So, whether it's on physical intimacy, time spent together, or personal space, establishing clear boundaries is a must. We then ventured into the role of community in Christian dating. Your relationship doesn't exist in isolation. It's part of a bigger picture, a community of believers who can provide support, accountability, and wisdom. This community can be your church, your small group, or even your circle of Christian friends. They can help you navigate the challenges of dating and provide godly counsel when needed. Throughout our discussion, we've offered practical tips for Christian dating, from praying together to setting boundaries, from seeking godly counsel to being part of a community. These tips are meant to help you navigate the journey of Christian dating in a way that honors God. To wrap it up, Christian dating is more than just a romantic pursuit. It's a spiritual journey that involves faith, love, prayer, boundaries, and community. It's about seeking God's will in your relationship and making intentional choices that honor Him. Remember, Christian dating is a journey of faith, love, and intentional choices. Happy dating!